All right, so now let's just go through and let's go through all those settings again, just as a recap and a refresher for everyone out there in the YouTube world. Go ahead, Savage. Go ahead and
recap. You have Scene, which is basically sets up your whole streaming or video recording that you're doing. Your sources is what's happening in that scene to make it happen. As you can see, you have a video camera showing Mr. Beard here. Turn it off. He's gone. Display. On. Gone. Now, if I have Mr. Beard here, but I put it below that, you can't see anymore, alright? It needs to be up. It's like an onion. It needs layers.
Okay,
here.
so it goes with, it's like, okay, I see. So it's like the video, like let's say CapCut. It's very similar to CapCut in that aspect. It only shows the top layer.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay.
It basically adds onto the bottom layer.
Gotcha. All right, so let me ask you this now. So that little screen there, is that movable around the camera screen? Is that movable to your actual display capture?
It is movable. So if we have it
resize
here,
it, make it really small.
we can move it anywhere here.
Whoa, I'm getting dizzy. No, I'm just kidding.
We can make them smaller here. There's a shortcut to make them smaller. You hit Control. Actually, I'm sorry, Shift. You can make it shorter.
Okay, cool.
And all that.
So we could drag that to an area where we could actually see the screen, make it smaller.
Yes.
See who's actually behind the camera doing the.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
I wouldn't go any further than this right here. It will be distorted in any way.
Okay. All right, so display capture. Let's do that again. So we got it layered there. You can go ahead and turn the camera off here. I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me talk. Hopefully I'm not. Doesn't look like I'm. Actually, turn it back on. I got a quick joke. All right, cool. Okay, turn it back off. That was my joke.
I don't understand the joke.
Well, it's because my mouth was moving and there was no audio coming out.
We call that a delay.
A delay.
A very terrible delay.
All right. So, what other settings should we be aware of? What's some other important settings? What's some things that we need to? Maybe you can give us some ideas of things that you've run across when you were working with it and troubleshooting. Give us those thoughts.
So, the three main things on general settings is output, audio, and video. Output is basically where you do your bandwidth. If you don't know what bandwidth is, it's basically between what your internet speed can handle while you're streaming. But since we are not streaming, we are recording at this current moment, we are not going to be using this. If we are going to a streaming, we will have a recording for this. Recording, though, it's just going to be a recording path for your videos or anything else. Recording quality, you want to make it high quality, which is a medium file. It gives that nice, clean, finished look. Recording format, you do not want it with .mkv, you want MP4. Hardware, you want it to set for your GPU or whatever you have. Encoder is going to be default. Everything else is going to be default. Here.
Well, let me ask you. You said the recording format you wanted it to be set M4, but it is set to MKV.
Yes.
Oh, that's just for streaming.
It's just for streaming.
Gotcha. And we're not planning on doing too much streaming. But if we were, we have at least a guide to go by. Gotcha.
Yes,
sorry,
sir.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're okay. And then we have audio here. Audio, you have simple rate. You want it at 48 kilohertz, right? That's a good hearing right there. Good quality hearing.
Stereo.
Channel, you want stereo so you can hear it simultaneously, like we previously went over. Desktop audio.
Okay, so we have that connected to a USB audio interface now, just to play back that sound.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
All right, now video. You have your base canvas resolution, which is your monitor. If you have a 1920 by 720p monitor, you need to change it to 1920 by 720p. But most of y'all have 1920 by 1080p, so you change that to 1920 by 1080p. Your outscale, this is important too. If you are trying to stream at 1080p at 60 frames per second and your bandwidth or your internet basically cannot handle it, your stream will lag. But I would have it for streaming or recording at 1920 by 1080p, and you don't need a downscale filters and standard matching. Common FPS. FPS means frames per second, and you want it at 60, not 30. 30 just is very choppy, but 60 is a great.
Why not more than 60?
You cannot do more than 60 when streaming.
When streaming, okay, gotcha.
Or
okay.
recording for that matter.
Okay. All right, hey, good to note for our students here. All right, well, I think that's about it.